Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once again to the wonderful world of Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. I am Yusuf, and we have successfully cleaned up at the electrodynamic Cenobium, which means that Governor Medinair wants to have a nice, pleasant chat. Nothing could possibly go wrong with that, not least because I need to shake him down for a bunch of replacement crew. But hey, back to the bunker, let's see what he's got to say for himself. And who do I bring? Bringing Heinrichs, of course. I want to see what happens when you put an interrogator of the Holy Orders. A Proctor Senioris. Arbitor Senioris? Proctor Senioris, I think. A death cultist, and a rather suspect governor in the same room. And just for extra funsies, let's bring Argenta along as well, because, hey, what could possibly go wrong throwing a highly volatile Sister of Battle into that mix? I mean, really, it'll all be perfectly fine. Nothing could go wrong with that. Yoink. Bets now on the governor's brains being splattered across the room by the end of the first conversation. Yeah, we'll see. Hey guys, can I come through? Thank you. Well, Glato hasn't eaten the governor, so I suppose that's something. Hello, Solomon. Right, the bunker is under the control of the Arbites. I cannot provide you with amenities, but I guarantee security with the perimeter. Wonderful. Alright, Governor. Right. Yeah, the governor's realised just how screwed he is. And, oh, he recognises the interrogator. I hope that you accomplished what you intended to at the electrodynamic Cenobium. He did indeed. And he's just trying to work out his also getting through this conversation without a firing squad being assembled. Right, I can't express how grateful I am for your help. Now that the heretics have been thwarted, nothing stands in the way of our plans. The spirit of revolt is waning, entire squads of rebels are surrendering, and 2,000 first-class voidfarers have been transferred. Excellent, I've got my crew back. Wonderful. I would also like to salute the saviour of Rykad Minoris and have given the order for a celebration in my honour. That's very nice. An ancient custom of triumph. Let me know once you've concluded your business and are ready to begin. In regards to your own participation in the Triumph, Governor, you will accompany us to the starport to provide timely answers to any questions that may occur as I inspect the terminal there. That said, you should appear before your subjects at least once at the end of the ceremony. Doing so will help to maintain order. There is no reason to let the people know that the world may soon be in for a change of leadership. Quite. Order, or at least the appearance of it, must be maintained. Right, well, I do have some other business in this system, because having boosted my profit factor, I am going to toggle back into orbit and have a quick check with the Thunderfang. Because there was some stuff I couldn't get because I didn't have the profit factor for it. So, toggle. Hello, Thunderfang. Right, what can we get? Medkits cannot purchase. Reputation level is too low. Really? Right, well, select tradable. Let them have the lot. There we go. Rep 4 with the Fellowship of the Void. Okay, trading. Now, what can you give me? Ooh, a power maul. That, I think, might count for various options. Where's the option to just buy... Ooh, a shield. Yes, please. Definitely having that, because that ties into a lot of my abilities as an arbitrator. Okay, so you're on that. We'll go with a power maul. Where's the option to just buy everything? Okay. Yes, I am completely cleaning them out. Toby Pattern Greatsword, melee weapon light. Maybe beats out the two-hander I've got at the moment. Maybe. Medal of Alactu and the wearer. Okay, that might go to Cassia. Because that, an extra action point the first time she uses bring it down on somebody. That could definitely help. Okay. Right. They are all dealt with and cleaned out. So let's see what we got by way of loot. Right then, so... weapons. Oh, yep, that's a 4-sword. That might be a boost for Heinrichs. Okay, where did that shield go? There it is. Right, drop that in. And yeah, that can go with shotgun and stick with my two-hander for the moment. Now the question is Silent Verdict. Deathcott weapon gains double agility bonus, so in this case 10% parry and 10% crit chance. War World, +5 armor, no cover, 10% parry. Okay, that... well, the 10% parry is a boost to my... stats, if nothing else. Now, what can we do with a power maul? Somewhat ironically, of course, I actually do want to have the shield occupying both of these slots. Shock batting counts as a power hammer. Okay, this might work. 7 to 10 damage versus... okay, well, now here's the question. Does that count as... no, it did not overlap. That is exceptionally annoying. Am I actually going to have to find a second shield because of that skill? Fine, deal with. Let's see, Soul Pattern Chainsaw plus 12% crit damage doesn't really apply. Silent Verdict is 17 to 20 damage. 14, but better AP. 10% to target's parry, 10% to my parry. Oh, minus 10% to target's parry. So the Ratobi pattern's better defensive, but the Silent Verdict... 10% for the target's parry chance. Right, let's go with the Ratobi pattern for the moment. At least until such time as I find another shield, so I can go with Power Maul and Shield or Shotgun and Shield. You know, proper Breacher style. Yeah, solve that later. Right, Cassia. Nothing else, we should be able to get you better armor. 25%, no dodge penalty. Boosts to dodge against melee and parry. Well, she does get stuck in close. There's something to be said for that. Weapons. At the moment, she's using the well-maintained lasgun and the staff of House Orselio. So a better lasgun, sniper rifle, perhaps? No, something to say that. She does tend to be stuck at the back in her officer roles, so yoink. That'll do for her. Auto pistols, okay, those can go to cargo. I think those are pretty much obsolete. Stuff of the Orselio Guardian. Infusing rather than castigating. Allies. Okay, so +5 bonus to all characteristics for allies that she buffs, or -5 penalty to all characteristics to enemies she hurts. Leave as is, I think. Heinrichs, let's see. You're still using an auto pistol. Do we have something better for you? Deadshot stub. Overpen, 15% better hit chance. Hits like a truck. Could be worth it. The Ripper auto pistols are definite upgrade. Let's give him the hand cannon as a boost on that front. And Force Sword. Where did, there we are. Right, so moment 7 to 11, so 8 to 12. It's like Force Sword, all the same, right? So, yoink. Force Weapon gets an upgrade. Hold on to the rest of that. Kibbles, do you have any? Oh, that's pointer. Cassia. You get. Wherever the weapon. Oh. Whenever the wearer deals warp damage, Little Stair does warp damage if memory serves, so that would basically set all the targets on fire. Okay, hold the officer boost. It's kind of a side thing for her. Enemy kills the enemy in a 1-cell radius with a shot. Again, +1 is also point blank killing with that. Attacks opportunity or agility bonus. At the moment, Kibbles is using. Yeah. I suspect people would be very definitely trying to get away from Kibbles, so we'll take advantage of attacks of opportunity there. Reaper Cape, 12% dodge reduction to melee area attacks. Well, that's basically her spinny option, isn't it? I think so. Yoink! 15 armor against warp damage. Oh no, what do I have at the moment? Full wounds, 5 to all characteristics. 15 armor against warp damage. She does. On the other hand, I tend to keep her away from the opposition, so it's kind of a moot point for her. Heinrichs can have the pneumo boots. 5 fellowship for every enemy in a 2-cell radius. Does he benefit off fellowship? Not sure, but voice suppression's worth going for. Just need to remember he has it. And every time the weapon deals damage, well, he does tend to tank when I have him in the party, so we'll go with that as a way of boosting his long-term options against targets. I think it's the best way to sum it up. Right, Rogue Trader's Cloak or 15% armor against warp damage. Does he kick off Fellowship for anything? I don't think he does. Let's give him the Phantom Cloak instead. That way, when the vile sorceries of the archenemy get involved, it's not an issue for him. Ranged attack. Kibbles does not do ranged attacks. Don't think Kibbles does Fellowship either. And Kibbles is definitely not an officer, so that is all moot. Ranged attack hits enemy +3. Okay, there we go. Ranged attacks for the sister. Don't think anything else really applies to her, but let's give her the cloak just in case. And Abelard. Yeah, +3 bonus to tech use. Currently boosting up his endure skill. Not much to be said there. Tech use, and she's not an officer, so irrelevant. Alright, Heine, you are not carrying any equipment. Let's fix that. So, grab a medkit, grab a second medkit, have a fire grenade, because let's face it, what good servant of the Inquisition goes anywhere without the option to set something on fire? And let's roll with no, I think we shall skip over the sacred libation. Let's give them the blind grenade instead, just to be safe. Yoink. Okay, other than that, I think everybody is as good as they're likely to yet. Maybe, possibly. Think about the rest of it later, and having neatly cycled around the whole area, wait a moment. Abelard, what's your melee weapon? Mars pattern sword. I've got some chainswords here. 8 to 12. Better armor penetration, deals better critical damage. Kind of relies on him having critical damage. Give him the power maul. Meh, no, definitely worse there. And he won't benefit off a force sword. What about a knife? Chance to inflict bleeding. Debatable. Very debatable. Standard issue chainsword. Definitely. Again, it depends on his ability to land a crit, doesn't it? Yeah, alright, well, we'll send those auto pistols to cargo. And that can go to cargo as well, as can the las pistols. Maybe I need to consider giving him the option to use a hand flamer. Could be funny. Axe 9 to 10, more consistent, better armor penetration, but doesn't get the parry. Okay, fine, we'll stick with that. Where did the well-maintained las gun go? 12 to 18 stub carbine is basically close range precision. Las gun would give him the option for burst fire, though. The rate of fire 4. Insofar as I'm probably not going to get much mileage out of Abelard on this run because I'm going to be using the rest of the team, we'll work with that. Right, send those to cargo, and I think we are done. Okay, let's go get this triumph rolling. What could possibly go wrong? Back to the bunker. Yep, same team as before, I think. And they haven't shot the governor. That's something of a surprise. Alright, let's get to this. Also, whose coat of arms was that? Not sure. Anyway, governor. Alright, let's begin the triumph. I shall see you at the starport. The Master Semis will organise the procession. And after that, Emperor willing, the proctor will clear me of all Oh, you are such a sweet summer child. Alright, fly to the upper way. I mean, you can't blame... Oh, it's wind scale coat of arms. You can't blame the man for clinging to any shred of hope, can you?
To the stars.
Right, to the upper way. Ah, you'll be the MC. Okay. Yoink. Your Lordship, Peerless, Lord von Valancius, I must submit to Rykad Minoris. Everything is a place I could be something. Okay. We'll take the road now familiar from you from here to the starport. The body of the heretic knows the prophet will pulling away to the battle trophy. A stopped band there of grateful citizens will rush toward you, praising you for their salvation. This is thoroughly choreographed. Members of the military, young people attractive, physically fit, a few healthy children. Of course, got to make it look good for the cameras after all. Alright. It is also where the pyre has been looked behind a flame of blessed by representative of the ecclesiarchy. You can choose to personally perform the burning. It will be fitting to pass the honour of the burning to Governor Medinair. How this is discussing. I do not want to stage show. Allow the ordinary people of Rykad Minoris to speak to me or skip this farce altogether. My sincerest apologies. Let the ordinary people do so. I'll see what can be done. Absolutely. Let's face it, if it's choreographed, everyone on Rykad Minoris is going to know it's choreographed. Propaganda has to be plausible. Remember this. Okay. Yoink. Ah, the body of the heretic. Surrounded by evil repelling emblems, also a tiny under gloom. They must have put a lot of work into protecting the body of decay, as well as sawing off the face mask. Right. One aberration is many small mouths on her cheeks and forehead. Right. Well, I will hunt down all of your accomplices and they will all follow you into the fire. Not a sound comes in response, but the corner of the corpse's mouth seems to move up with a hair's breadth, but it's probably just my imagination. I mean, it's not like this is a siege cult and they have plans within plans and wheels within wheels.
Weakness.
Right, let's go. One Lehman Russ. They all huddled together. Can't see a thing from back here. Behold, I am popular. Who's the pale one? Yes, you should just shut up now. Oh look, that one there is a Magos. Probably going to be that fixed if it breaks down mid-parade. Right. Hello, glory to you, your lordship, glory. Grateful citizens. Yes, of course. Right. It's all because of you. Right. It's my pleasure to protect an imperial world and its honest inhabitants. May the light of eternal terror shine on us all. Rykad Minoris honours the Emperor. And there we go. There's the sting in the tail. Yep, it's the warp. Yes. Behold the final one. Oh, wonderful. Well, looks like we didn't quite get all the cultists. And I wanted to use the tank. That's unfortunate. Apparently we've gone straight back to the void ship's bridge. Okay. Whoa. Bad stuff is afoot. Ah, Eldar. Well, don't just stand there, order action stations. Okay. That's never happened before. Still, I've got about, 8 minutes before we realise what's going on upstairs.
I won't heed your cries of mercy.
However, we do have more immediate problems. Right, so starting with Miss Self. Let's see, we have got warp disturbances all over the place. And a load of angry cultists. Okay, let's start... yeah, there will do. For me. Cassia obviously is hunkered down at the back. Pascal, deploy forward. Kibbles, you get to have some fun with this lot. Pirates to the side. Argenta, you are fire support. Alright, let's get to it. One of the characters is standing too close to the enemy. I thought I had the option that allowed me to do that. Oh well. That's fine, I can just position there anyway. Oh, hi, you guys. Right. Okay, well that's what run and gun is for. So, starts the battle. I get first turn. we shall concentrate fire. And then pull out the shotgun. And standard blast. Don't quite have the range. Pity, can we clip these two? Nope, managed to get a bit too smart-assed with my deployment and messed it up. Okay, well, erased him.
Losing me was your biggest mistake.
And
too
then run and gun. Back up a touch. And pull out the shotgun again. Remove these two. Yoink. And now we know why the Adeptus Arbites prefers the shotgun. Right.
Nothing I can't do.
Revel in slaughter. And with no action points left to spend, Pascal, you are up. You may go and introduce this idiot to the business end of an on-the-cyan axe.
Advancing.
So let's see. Yeah, we'll start by bleeding him.
Running binary override.
Okay, well he's not dead now, but he will be in a moment. Ranged fire, take a shot.
Denied.
Momentum isn't low enough to activate desperate measures. Fine, shoot him. Yeah, he'll probably fall over on his next turn. Right, Argenta. Okay. Options. At this point, I think just pull the bolt gun. Okay, new plan.
As the
Pull
Emperor
control
commands,
shot.
I act.
And then pull the 0%. Fine, have her move up. And yeah. Settle into cover. And then rapid fire. Remove this idiot
Faith
from
without
existence.
purpose.
Really, sister? Really?
I'll do it.
Concentrate fire. And realise that she just ran out of options, so boost momentum. Recycle is good. Gibbles.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Yes, you will.
Trust
Right.
me.
Blood splatter for everybody. And then attack.
As the tenet of your soul be purged.
Indeed. And then
I shall
bouncy,
not
bouncy,
suspend
bouncy.
either blessing. I would that I could.
Now the fun really starts. Okay. Not in range. Boo. Right. Ooh. Oh, there's the cultist leader.
Damage to bulk.
Psycho, eh? Well, well, well.
Function successfully terminated.
Alright, cultists generally falling over. We do have a warp problem though, so Cass, you are up, and I think Little Astaire in this direction will... One, it'll stabilise the void, well, the veil, and two, it will delete a significant number of these idiots. Can we do this without... No such luck. Fine. Yoink!
Try to die with grace, at least.
Thank you. Right, okay, so she's not using anything else. Fire starting cultist. Okay, voice of authority onto me.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I do. Right. Does she have the option to execute bring it down? No, unfortunately. But... go heroic. Yes.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Indeed you will. Right, let's see. Standard shotgun blast. Not going to hit everybody else, thankfully.
Suits my purpose. Your value has been lost.
Quite. Now then, run and gun again.
Forge
Drop.
ahead.
and... okay. Right.
Nothing I
Concentrate
can't do.
fire. Then open fire.
All too easy to stand a chance.
Removed. Right. Anybody else? No, that was possibly a waste of the extra turn. Should maybe have given it to somebody who had a bit more of a ranged attack, but details. Right, that's Cassia dealt with, and I'm going to boost up Pascal.
to being ordered around.
Okay, we have temporarily jammed the veil back down to the point where it's a serious issue. So
Don't
that
touch me.
should mean that Pascal... Sorry, ooh. Well, Pascal isn't a problem, really. Heinrich, however, can start throwing his powers around without too much difficulty. I hope. Right,
Everyone,
you.
step aside.
Indeed. The Inquisitor is coming through. Crunch. Right, charge.
But of course, Lord Captain, your reckoning is due.
Smacked. Okay. Not much else to do there, just pop
For the
endurance.
throne's glory.
So he's fine.
For now.
Oh.
Break them around.
Hey, what do you know? It's the old geezer we didn't shoot a couple of episodes back. That's convenient. Is it going to be useful?
I must not falter.
You never know. Yoink. Well dodged, Cassia.
Emperor, protect me. This way.
Well, I'd say he was being useful, but, really?
I won't go down easy.
I'd rather you didn't go down at all, Alex. Uh-oh, round 2. Oh, hey, a few more of them turned up. Right, let's see. Move up. And concentrate
Already
fire. And shotgun. And remove.
Losing me was your biggest mistake.
There we go.
Nothing I can't do.
Clear the winded effect. Okay,
Not a problem
run
for
and
me.
gun. Move up. Get after that cultist. Hi.
Suits my purpose.
Yoink. Right, can we go for it? Gain to make a number of extra attacks. These attacks do not spend AP. First attack against each new enemy. Automatic reload. No point. Right, Pascal, get over there and administer a thrashing.
Forward.
Right, let's see. Sweep attack.
Request approved. Insignificant
Right,
value.
there goes the cultist leader. So hopefully that puts a stop on their reinforcements. Right, fix makes free attack against a target. And that attack always hits. Yeah, not much point, but we will jam the fire starters. Never mind.
Protocols.
Just jam the random cultist instead. It'll do. Right, Argenta. Yeah, up
God,
to
Emperor,
this
move
point.
through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Alright,
Doubt is for
concentrate
the weak.
fire. Accuracy, sister, however, is for the faithful. Do your stuff.
As the Emperor commands, my action.
Really? Fine.
I'll do it.
Get a bit closer and try again.
Rejoice in battle.
Yes, how about rejoicing and actually just shooting these people?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
At some point I am going to get the sister some marksmanship courses. Right, Gibbles. Okay, so... Can I get her? I can't get her to the fire starting cultist without stepping through warp.
I
Okay.
am your blade and
Fine.
shield.
Right, let's see. How does this charge accumulation mechanic? Multiple times per turn, every time they kill a target, excluding kills made with death from above. Right, so stabbing.
The shadow's killing
There we
brings
go.
me no pleasure.
Charge acquired. Well, she can make good use of it at the moment.
Chaos guides me. Chaos guides me.
Straight into the grave. Right, Cassia. Let's see. Start by unleashing the little stare. Well, this is going to clean out a good chunk of ants.
Witness the fury of House Orcelio.
Quite. Now then, bring it down is not ideal. Unless I give it to Argenta, which seems like an excellent way of spraying the roadway with bullets again. Oh well, work with what you got.
If I may,
Like too much of a chance of hitting Cassia, so we'll just deal
Doubt
with
is
this
for
guy. I said deal with the cultist, not the cogitator, Bank Argenta. Reload. Yoink. Yoink.
Emperor, protect me.
Yes, in
Moving
the
out.
shape of his rogue trader, of course.
Death to the weak.
no! These ruby flushes are choking me!
That's unfortunate. Okay. Right, let's try and get a little bit clever with this. And
Give
move
me
my
a
mix up a
target.
little way. Take a pistol shot with the stubber.
Let's see to it.
Miss. Charge this
I
guy.
won't object to it.
Right, that got his attention. Let's see.
Let's see to
Endurance
it.
up. Vale has stabilized, so he could boost himself.
For the throne's glory.
There we go. And then
Someone's death wish is mine to grant.
absolutely get to it.
Let's see to it. I'm done with this one.
Yep.
The Emperor is
Off
on our
you go.
side. But of course, your reckoning is due.
Dealt with. 1 point of attack remaining.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
I'm sure you will.
I won't object to it.
At the moment,
I'm done
though,
with this one.
just chop them all to pieces. And with that done, just
I need a
wander over to
foothold.
him. Pity that he's used all his action points, but hey, that's dealt with most
I
of the
can handle
reinforcements. Yes, yes, yes.
Look out.
Please try not to die horribly in the
My
panic.
faith strengthens me.
Good for you. Does it do anything for your aim? No, it doesn't. Why am I even surprised? And when are you going to learn not to walk through the warp loop? Well, there go the civilians. And now we are on fire. Wonderful. Where did he get the grenade? Probably best not to think too hard about that. Right, let's see. Okay, shotgun to deal with this guy. Yoink.
Already done. Nothing of value has been lost.
Quite so. Oop, Pascal, anything for you to deal with? Not really, but
As the tactical
toddle
imperative
over.
dictates.
Take a perfect spot. It really isn't, but hey, work with what you got, and then just hose the room.
Running by narrative.
Well, he felt that. I'll take it. Sister, the tech priest has shown you how it's done.
Guided
Move up
by faith.
and riddle him with bolt rounds.
I'll do it.
Properly this time. You're embarrassing me in front of the guardsmen.
As the Emperor.
Better, better. Turns out all she needed was the proper motivation. Right, who is left? Oh, you. Okay, well, Cassia? No, Kibbles. Good lord, how many movement points has she got? 24! Okay, not through the warp goop, please, Kibbles. There's a good death cultist.
Death comes in silence.
Right, then just bobble along here. And over
I
here.
bring mercy and retribution.
And also stabby. Can't forget the stabby.
As honor or
Standard
death,
attack.
blade whispers your name.
Oh, he's so very dead.
Death is a blessing.
Right, who else is left? Okay, oh, just the one next to Heinrichs. Well, that's unfortunate for him. Cassia, if you'll just take a
Emperor,
step
give
there.
me strength.
And a step there. And a Lasbolt to the head
Me?
there.
Insist, Lord Captain.
And then have
I
Heinrichs
am a
administer
navigator, not a servitor.
the coup de grace.
Naturally. Your reckoning is
Done.
due.
And 5 minutes later... we are en route. Please send me send. Right, we are en route to the starport. Captain interference, repeat. Okay, I shall fear no darkness, unless there me like my faith in thee. I shall flee before no enemy. If there is no enemy more terrible than cowardice, and I shall overpower it. She would turn her inner eye to see where the cowardice had been, but there is none. Also, inner eyes are warp-based and therefore heretical. A great dance begins. Oh, thank you, Kibble. Thank you so much for that. You told me my faith was false. You made me... Hold your tongue, I'll die before I let this eye. This Fritz Mamie, he'll tell us what to do. Red, black, and lots of fear. Right, Victus, what's going on? Disappearance of the staff from... Okay. Right. We are not abandoning people in distress. Everyone can come with us. Fast walker. Well, thank you. Some of my former comrades are still on the loose. Right. All we can do now is try to make it to the starport. Bad news, but not unexpected. That's it, let's move out. Okay. To the starport. Also, loot everything.
Follow my lead.
In fact, really loot everything. Spare shotgun. I'll sort that all out later. Oh, hello, Aurora. You vanquished Twilight, you cut down Aurora, but she was only one of us. Ah, great, there's always more cultists. Such is the way of chaos. Ah, ominous prophecy, wonderful.
Victory awaits.
What's the quickest way to the starport from here? Right, straight through, I think. And
I can
Then-
sense a slight pressure in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like a distant sigh echo. I presume it is...
Bow before me. Your emperor won't
Okay.
save you.
Chaos Spawn. Wonderful. Well, Argenta's up first. Cassia is second, but I want her dropped back a little. Heinrichs, you are on point. Pascal, back up. Self right behind. And yes, Cassia in the back. 1 sniper, 2 officer. 3 mildly delicate navigator. Okay, and Argent gets first crack. So, sister, do you have a... You do not have a flame grenade. Pity. Right. Concentrate fire.
This is unacceptable.
Riddle the damn thing, if you please.
Faith without
2 hits. Okay.
As the Emperor
Take another
commands,
shot.
I act.
Make
I'll
the
do it.
odds. Seriously, you missed. Fine.
I will not.
Yoink. Ouch.
Vengeance will be swift.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Indeed it will.
Out of my way.
Are they all going to come barreling into melee? That will help considerably.
Death to non-believers.
Right, so I am up next. Now then. I can probably make good use of... Yes, make good use of the shotgun.
I shall
So
not
stepping...
fear.
Oh, great. More chaos spawn over there. This is going to be unbearably messy. Right, fulminating shot, grisly adjudication. Right. Fire.
Nothing I can't see and stand a chance.
Okay, so should bleed out, and the spawn is bleeding as well. I should have concentrated fire. Right, let's... Oh well, can sort of solve this problem.
All
So,
too
run
easy.
and gun. Gets me a free shot. Concentrate
Nothing
fire.
I can't do.
And then fire again.
Losing me was your biggest mistake.
Alright, spawn knocked back.
Chaos
Okay,
guides
right,
me.
so we have got the other 2 spawn coming in. Right, need to deal with this bunch upstairs quickly, and then
Chaos guides me.
block the stairs coming down. Preferably with fire or gas.
Death to the weak.
Right, Cassia. Let's see, you have a fire grenade. You also, however, have little stair and bring it down. Okay, let's play this. So,
I
move
have
her
read
across.
tomes of military tactics.
Yeah, well, let's hope you know what you're doing. Create a burning area.
Isn't
Throw
this a
that
job for the
grenade.
serfs?
Creating a sentry layer there. Now order... Bring it down to myself.
Me?
Which uses the last of her
If you
action
insist, Lord
points.
Captain.
But lets me get another shotgun volley away.
Not a problem for me.
And I was hoping for more than that, but oh well. Yoink. And yoink. Right, here comes the Chaos Spawn. Slowly. Very slowly. Right, Pascal. Okay, boost everybody's weapons with Machine Spirit Premium.
Messiah knows. Comprehend full.
And yeah, toss a frag into this bunch, I think. Can we catch? No, we can't. We can get 2 and hit the spawn on top.
Request approved. Successfully terminated.
2 more deleted, and that's his turn done. kibbles. Well, let's see what you can deal with here. Spawns on 54 health. So we'll take out this cultist first. Yoink.
Caught by the web.
And then Vault.
As the tenants come the other side away.
Okay, that's fine. And then Death from Above. Hopefully take out this spawn.
May their blades be sharp.
Death is a blessing.
Right. Chaos Spawn dealt with. And right, that just leaves us the small army that's coming up the stairs. Shouldn't be a huge problem, am I right?
Such is the will of chaos.
How many grenades have we got?
Everyone, step
you're up.
aside.
And throw another incendiary. Or don't. Okay, take a shot.
Let's see to it.
Really, how did you miss?
But of course, Lord Captain.
Can't use psionics, the Veil is still lousy. So we'll just have to hold with that. Argenta is up. And lines of sight are dodgy, but she can get that acolyte over there. Yeah, go and deal with him, please.
Battlefield in righteous fury.
Alright,
Doubt
concentrated
is for the
fire.
weak. I refuse.
Bolt rounds,
I'll
go.
do it.
I am going to drop the sister at some point, I think. Unless she gets a lot better. Alright, here comes the rest of the happy little band. Okay, do I have line of sight? Probably.
Let's see how they
Okay.
respond to this.
Indeed. Specifically, let's see how they respond to me not being in shotgun range. Well, crap. Incendiary grenade. Yep, Righteous Flame will do the trick. If in doubt, burn the heretics. And nothing else needs to be done on that front.
Out of my way!
Right, Cassia. You know what? I'm thinking that bring it down has just become a lot more attractive. Okay, let's see. Voice of command to itself. And then bring it down.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And then pull out Grisly Adjudication. Kaboom.
Watch and learn.
Indeed. Right, let's see what else has she got. Reveal the light. That'll do. Heinrich,
If I
you're up.
may.
Still slowly trying to stabilise the void. And we'll drop Cass back into a secure firing position.
I serve the ruinous path.
I think the cultist is... Yeah, the cultist is using psionics. That's why the level is still going up. Unfortunate. Can we do something about that, Pascal? No, because there's no line of sight there. We're going to have to get rid of these spawn before she summons something entirely undesirable. Right.
Activate calculate fury algorithm.
Moved position and How many exploits has this got? 2 at the moment. Alright. How many abilities have you got? It's got 4 points to work with, so. Perfect spot. I need. We'll strip the exploits from this chaos spawn. And then pull out the lasgun.
My vow is
I was hoping for more. Kibbles. Fine. Leave
I
her up.
am your blade and shield.
We'll need her to help with the spawn, I think, just for the moment. Let's throw down a blood grenade.
As honor ordains.
Not going to get mileage out of anything else this turn. Oh. Well, if he's that enthusiastic to embrace the flames, who am I to deny him? Heinrich, my friend, you are up.
The Emperor is on our side. I
You're
won't
also-
go down easy.
Whoops, you are also on fire. Misjudged that ever so slightly. Right, sweep attack.
Let's see to it.
And
For the
endurance.
throne's glory.
And that covers him because I am not risking psionics with the veil in tatters. Although, could pull a charge. I'll take one step back. Just to get out of the fire. Does leave me a bit exposed, but that's the way of things. Right, Argenta.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Get this right, please.
Faith without deeds.
Well, I suppose 2 ain't bad. I'm giving her a flamer at some point. Right, around the corner, we'll have her go hunt the witch. Oh, hello, Aurora. Okay. AP 1 remaining. Fine, bolt rounds it
As
is.
the Emperor commands.
It'll die eventually, I'm sure.
To non-believers.
Right. Where's the adjudication? Both of them.
Nothing I can't do.
There we go.
All too
Concentrate
easy.
fire.
Not a
Gun.
problem for me.
Standard shot.
Already done.
Yay for shotguns.
Chaos guides me. Chaos guides me.
Nice try. Alright, Cassia. Kinda need to stabilize the warps first and foremost, so boost myself. Little bit less of a shredded veil, then execute, bring it down. No line of sight, no line of sight. Okay, fine. Can't say I'm entirely
Step
happy
aside.
with this, but
The navigator
have her
is coming.
move up. And 13 to 16 damage, unlimited range. This actually might do better. It hoses down a number of the cultists. It also hits me. Okay, scrap that. Bring it down. Shotgun blasts for everybody. More stacks of bleeding.
Suits my purpose.
Should fall over. While you're at it though, put a bullet through... Yeah, put a bullet through this spawn before it gets
Isn't
another
this a
attack
job?
off. Second spawn gone. Good. iffy about the whole charge and attack thing, but there you go. Oh, stepped into the warp goop. And we got lucky there. I think I dodged into the fire, which is a bit awkward. Alright, down the stairs we go. Please try not to catch fire, Pascal. Never mind. Alright, perfect spot.
Running binaric override.
And hose the room. Can he get line of fire to anybody? No. Fine, get rid of the spawn then.
Spiritual prognosis favorable.
Yoink. Killings, can you get through this fire without being torched? Don't believe so. So just move up and do this.
Trust me.
Alright, dealt with. Now we kind of have to wait for this fire to burn out. Quite so. Right. And the Veil's still way too hazardous to risk it. So move up. Temporary rooms engaged. And if you wouldn't mind just putting a bullet into this idiot.
Naturally.
Or not, as the case may be. Right, Argenta.
God Emperor, move
Fauna.
through me. Be the
Please
fire in my
actually
heart.
kill this idiot this turn. Back. Well done. Right. Advance her. Right, we're still burning. Fine, fine. I'll regret this later. The cunning pan may have slightly backfired. I will concede this. Can't get a frag grenade into that cultist, annoyingly. Right, on that.
For the weak.
Still, we've got them neatly pincered, and that will help. Oh, good, now the fire has burned out. Sort of. So, get to position.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
And then pop a sniper rifle. Will do. Better yet, warp visions for everybody. And bolstering for Pascal.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Veil still isn't completely critical. Okay. Shotgun for me could work. Alright, let's go with move.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered
That
around.
gets me 4 squares.
That was insulting.
Also, I'm on fire again. Alright, full extra turn.
In the name of House Orcelio, I shall prevail.
Yes, thank you.
Never wavered in the face of adversity.
Right. Actually, there will do. Okay,
All
concentrate
too
fire.
easy.
10 to 15 damage, 10 to 15 damage. So, Grizzly Adjudication. Can't get both of them, unfortunately. Fine, standard shot then.
Didn't stand a
Right,
chance.
there goes the witch. Reverend Slaughter. Unfortunately, the shotgun is empty. So, run and
Suits my
gun.
purposes.
Before you ask about this, switch over to the greatsword, run over and sort of gun. Yeah, don't question it. Let's face it, if you were charged by a rogue trader who was on fire and wielding a greatsword, I suspect you would not be questioning things either. Okay. Step through here. Right. Sorry, Pascal. Step through. And lasgun. Right. Nothing else off note there. Kibella, can you get to... Nope, no point in getting you to do anything. Oh, I forgot about him. Whoops. Thank you, Cassie. You just saved me from my own stupidity. Now, if you don't mind, Heinrichs will
Get me a
save
target.
you from anyone else's.
I'm done with this one.
Indeed.
I won't
Jarrett's
object.
up. And sorted. Oh yes, the sister. I think there's only one cultist left. Never mind, he just dies horribly.
Nothing of value has been lost.
Huzzah.
None
Alright.
shall stand in my way.
Regroup the squad. Please try not to stand in the warp goop. Grab the loot.
It cleanses the body.
I said try not to stand in the warp goop, sister. Okay, firearm mastery. To the end of the combat rate of fire is increased by 30%. Go. Officer, finest against bonuses. Triple fellowship bonus until end of combat. Yeah, we can go with that. Not dying is good. Operative. Target also produces attacks for opportunity. No, we'll go with the intimidation effect. Not that I really use dismantling attack very often. Right. Oh yes, daring breach plus 10 movement because turbo heights. And kibble. 4 charges of death from above. Yeah, that'll work. And plus agility bonus additional damage. So the blender gets completely lethal because her agility bonus is something like plus 6. So that will make her very nasty. Right, firearm mastery for the sister. Rate of fire increased by 30% because when I use her, I do tend to give her a heavy bolter or similar. So rate of fire going absolutely bonkers is definitely worth it. Okay, so having cut our way through that thoroughfare, it should now be
A new challenge for me.
back up the stairs and round to get to, well, the shuttle pod. And what's the point? Our way out of here. Boop. Okay. And we're good. Should be a straight shot
I'll lay
for
claim
the
to
shuttle
the
bay.
stars.
They are coming, one following in the other's footsteps. The Aurora of... Okay, so there's more than one Aurora. Lucky us. To the starport. That's the annoying things about pseudonyms, isn't it? You can have so many of them. Psychic staff. Meh. Throwing the veil around here is a bad idea.
If we manage to find an intact shuttle in this burning hellscape, it will be a miracle sent by the God Emperor.
For
Well.
a person as important as the Lord Captain, I am certain there will be a vessel waiting where it should be. Surely the commoners know their place in the evacuation order.
It's not whether they know it, it's whether they care. Of course, the local Chaos cultists are doing a graffiti job. Alright. Yoink. Soldiers walked into sniper fire and died before they knew where it was coming
What
from.
ails you?
Translation. Snipers, watch out.
Follow my lead.
And speaking of... Cassia,
Does something
if
trouble
you,
you, Lord Captain?
wouldn't awfully mind wandering over
So
up and
shall it be.
introducing this idiot to the business end of a sniper rifle.
I won't heed your cries of mercy.
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
No, you won't. Right, so cultists are getting the first couple of goes, but then Kibbles gets to have her fun. Alright, so we'll start by getting Kibella front and centre. Cassia into cover. There will do nicely. Heinrichs front and centre to tank. Back him up with Kibbles, Pascal on the second line, and Argenta on the right to hopefully not riddle us with bolt rounds. Hopefully.
Out of my way.
Well, he just turned into a demon. That's unfortunate.
Death comes in silence.
Alright, Kibella, do your stuff. Actually, blood first, then standard attack. Then go for the dance. Then unleash the dance, so
shadows
death.
will fade. Brings me no pleasure.
You dead there. I will. Oh, kills made with death from above don't. That's unfortunate. Right. One movement point.
I bring mercy
Step
in
into position.
retribution.
And then, well,
As honor.
stabby.
Come, the other side awaits.
Quite so. Now, can she get to? No, she can't, but she can vault back
As the tenants demand.
and give him a stab. Right. No point in reversing that. Argenta is up next. Okay, multiple lines of sight to work with. And bolt round. Okay, concentrate fire.
That is for the weak.
Aiming, hopefully, is for the sister, but we'll see.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
That's more like it. Alright, and... yeah, if you could nail him.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Never mind.
Faith
Let's
without
go.
deeds is worthless.
Right. High momentum is available.
Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath.
Let's see how this goes. Right, I would like to get Pascal into range of those guys, but not an option. So instead we'll just wander over and administer what is typically described as the proverbial thrashing. Okay, he's going to die horribly. Unfortunately, did not get the prevent trip intimidation on it. Oh well. Mission Spirit Banishment. Does this even work on a Screamers each? No. Oh well.
Cogitation failed.
No such luck. Right, boost everyone's weapons.
Binary code.
And that will do.
Let's make it quick.
Well, if he's gonna hose his mates, who am I to complain? Thank you! Much appreciated. Okay, take the corner. Pull out the shotgun. And introduce a bunch of rebels to the Emperor's justice.
Already done. Losing me was your biggest mistake.
Okay, then a
Suits
quick
my
run done.
purposes.
Make the cover line. And hi.
Not a problem for me.
Aha, the arbitrators have turned up. Wonderful. Revel in
Suits my
slaughter.
purposes.
Okay, clear on that front. We're going to have to bring that demon down. Plato, fetch. That wasn't the fetch command, was it? And to think I was worried about that demon.
Let's get to it.
Okay, Cassia, options. Yeah, Warp Stair will deal with most of those guys, won't it? Break cover. And then just pull out the littlest stair. Can't do anything about the screen, unfortunately, but
I'm afraid not.
delete.
Me? Another foe painted black.
And that's actually stabilised the veil slightly. Okay. We'll have Kibella bring it down. Just use her standard attack. Or not, as the case may be. Yeah, standard attack will
I
do.
shall not fail.
And then we'll have Cassia pop Finest Hour.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
So, standard attacks in play. 3 attacks against random targets. So I need to get her away from, annoyingly, from Pascal.
A dance of blades and shadows.
Okay, done. Let's see. Stabby, stabby, stabby. And why not?
Caught by the web.
Done. And
Trust
then
me.
turbo
Let your
stab.
soul be purged.
Dealt with. Okay. Annoyingly, however, that has used so many ability points that she can't get to the bruiser. Oh well. What is. Still, Heinrichs gets to have a turn, eventually.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Charge. Doesn't quite have the reach, but
Let's see to it.
let's get close enough to at least use a pistol.
But of course, Captain.
Yoink.
I won't
Endurance up.
object to it.
And he can safely power up as well. Right. Okay, clear on that.
Here we go. Hold on.
Show me what you've got.
They're doing their best, honest. Donk. Aye, get off the dog.
Let's get to it.
No hurting the doggo. Bella, please go and deal with the giant fish. Alright, unfortunately, can't risk hitting Arbitrator Bryce, so, let's jump.
Death is a
Yoink.
blessing.
And there we go. Right. Dealt with. Yeah, shame about the cultists, but the arbitrators can mop up there.
Momentum.
Assuming that the sister doesn't get in on the act first, which I don't think she will. Move up. Right, let's see. Controlled shot. And then concentrate fire. And then rapid fire. Does she have line? Yeah, but it's only 20% chance. Fine. Well, she did concentrate fire, so with a bit of luck.
Doubt is for the weak.
Well, I was hoping that... Well, the boozer's going to fall over on its next turn, so ignore that guy. Pascal, move up. And then laser. No luck. Who's next on the move? Myself and Cassia. Does he have laser action there? Nope. Don't want to risk hitting the arbitrators. Fine, we'll just riddle this guy. Dealt with. Yoink.
Out of my way.
Maybe they're just appealing for leniency. I'm as puzzled as you are. Well, they can have leniency by virtue of being on the business end of a shotgun.
I'll pass.
Right, pull that out, and
All
vaporize
too
both of them.
easy. Your value has been lost.
Okay, so we're down to the sharpshooter and a couple of random cultists who are somewhere. 40 hit points, right. Okay, voice of
Isn't
command.
this a job for the serfs?
There. Have him move.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I need a foothold.
And then daring breach. Could go for it. Hold that for the moment though. We'll just set her into bring it down. And charge. No good options. Alright, let's he's got boost in play. Actually, let's go with mark target, charge,
Let's see to it.
then pop
I'll
daring
see our
breach,
foes
which
obliterated.
then basically
The
gets him
Emperor
back
is on our
onto
side.
full abilities. And okay, force weapon, go.
Naturally.
There we are. Then standard attack.
I won't object to it. Your reckoning is
So
due.
he's gone, and all that's left is this one.
Let's see to it. I'm done with this one.
Where's the rebel gunner? Over there. Can he get to him? No, no. Was the pity unless? No, he's out of action points. Oh well.
Everyone,
Move
step
over.
aside.
We'll let the Inquisitor have his fun. Baby Inquisitor. Oh hey, guess what? He gets to have his fun.
But of course, Lord, your reckoning is due.
Solomon, good to see you again. Oh, Glato's having fun. Those wounds look bad. Let me offer you first aid. We still have Medicaid kits. Should last us to get to the shuttles. Fair enough. Where's the governor? Do not know. He waited for you under arbitrator escort. Then he panicked and ran. Well, he's not our problem anymore. And the starport, panic and heresy. Of course. Well, the investigation has hit a dead end, physically and metaphorically. Not yet it hasn't. Suspicious ship took off the planet. I know how to track it down. I commend your resolve. Huh. Actually, our plan is to retreat. Fair enough. The rebels are one thing, but there's nothing to do against a sensible arbitrator. This battle was forced on us. We had to keep peasants away from the terminal until the data had transferred. The ship we have hired has turned tail and left. Of course, I consider it an honour to assist you. Right, we need to dress our wounds to regroup, recover your retreat, get the shuttle first, we'll be right behind you. Fair dues. Right, what's that? Overexerted, can't be targeted, and now they can. Alright, loot up quickly. Anything of note, Metso pattern sword, hotshot lance pistol. That would be a boost for Abelard at some point. But I suspect I'll be rotating Argenta out of the team to cover Arbitrator Solomon. Okay, what have we got here? An entire procession of cargo services was destroyed by gunfire, not one attempt to flee. Well, of course not, it's not in their program. Okay, right, to the shuttles. Which means past the tarantulas. And then past the exploding fuel barrels. Ooh. Oh hey, we found the governor. And Sergeant Malgar. I see. One of the enforcers you sent must have given it to Malgar. Indeed, as a gift. Right. Examine people in front of the shuttle. It's the governor, except for two corpses. Blackblood's pulled under one of them. The other one's skull's been split open. Sergeant Malgar, what's going on here? Our esteemed governor and his gang of cronies. Yep. Sounds reasonable. I think he's dead. Generations upon generators. Killing a noble needs to be executed where you stand. You don't have time for this. I see. Now let's just talk him down. Another in your position could have run the infects all the subjects. Duties up anyone you can. I should say you helped us when things look grim. I'll just say why you want to stay this planet may not all of them deserve death. Uh-oh.
Thought you had killed Aurora, false believers.
Well,
I am Aurora. I am the herald of change. Behold the final dawn and die.
a Chaos Marine.
Take a knee and bow before me.
The disgrace of Monarchia will be avenged.
We're so screwed. And he gets first turn. Okay, right, let's see. Get into cover, get into cover, get into cover. Kibbles, can you do anything about this? No, but you might be able to do something about this bunch of rebels up here. And of course there's the gunner that needs to go as well. Alright, Kibbles fall forward. Actually, I'd better... No, I'm reasonably okay where I am. Heinrichs, congratulations. You get to tank a Chaos Marine. Good luck. Pascal, you're back up as well. Cassia, cover back there. Argenta, you're actually the first of us who's going to get a turn, so oh boy. Alright, there we go. Space in there. Actually, Pascal to cover there, I hope. This could be rough. Well, we annoyed him. Ah. Well, it's good to know the word bearers are no more careful than anyone else.
Let's make it quick.
Right. That smooths things up for him. Goes, betrayer of the Emperor's blood, arch-sacrilegious mine shall be a worthy death. Yeah, about that. Prefer if actually nobody died. Just saying. So I've got the gunner and the Miniman to deal with.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Okay. Concentrate fire. Have her hose these idiots.
I'll do it. Eradicated.
Okay, she actually got one. Woohoo!
As the
All right,
Emperor
move
commands,
up.
I act.
It's a brilliant selection of options, but every little helps.
I'll do it. You, my Emperor!
Dinged him good, right.
Doubt is for the weak.
Cycle's going.
Scared yet?
No. You should be.
Go.
Ouch. Right, let's see. That uses all her movement abilities. Okay, we're going to go for cleave.
As honor.
Okay, dealt with one of them. Vault to deal with the second. Right, not brilliant. I needed to be able to get her to move. But bouncy.
Trust me. I cannot serve you
Not
in
enough
this way.
charges. Whoops. Okay, right. Move up.
My tactics are flawless.
Medkit support to Argenta.
Get a hold of yourself.
Ministration is a holy task.
Yeah, so it's not getting shot in the face. Speaking of,
Nothing I can't.
right. Which of us is best positioned to go deal with that sniper? I think it's me.
Not a problem for me.
Right, run and gun engaged. Advance up. No range, unfortunately. I'm going to have to sprint right the way up to deal with him.
High momentum.
Hi, Rix. If any of you somehow survive and form Lord Castle, yeah, no one thinks they're going to get through this in one piece.
Let's see to it.
Endurance up. And force strike.
Naturally.
Dinged him. Right, let's see. Mark a target.
I won't object to it.
Should have done that first, really. And of what you got. Survival prognosis is disheartening. It's alright, Pascal, we'll work with what we've got. Right, let's see. Expose. And then convert all of those exploits. And also machine curse him.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Right, debuffs in play. And take a shot.
Running by near right.
There, we actually got through his armor. Woo! Cassia. Okay, right. Voice of command.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And then bring it down.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Right. Risk another attack or just use standard mode. The other option is to heal. Yeah, heal up.
But of course, Lord Captain.
And then deploy standard attack.
I won't object. Nothing stands against me.
This might take some doing. Cassia, shoot him.
If I may, your place.
Right. Actually, if I can get up there on the extra turn, deal that gun up, or we bring Kibbles back to help Heinrichs. Yes, that'll do.
I'll paint your death in colors.
Kibbles. Never mind. Gift
I
it.
am your blade and shield.
And then get a blood grenade down.
As the tenants demand.
Right. Oh, he's going for... Not sure who he's going for, actually. Oh, he's trying to get momentum for a kick.
Focus.
Fair enough. Right. Okay, you two deal with... In fact, yeah, Argenta back me up against the sniper. Or don't, because you don't have line of sight.
The
Fair enough,
enemies of the
just
Emperor
move
will
then.
be undone.
No luck there. Risk it. Yeah, risk it. Wasn't hoping for much, to be honest.
Hold on.
At least he missed. Right, Gibbles. Let's see how well this works.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Blood for the Emperor.
I shall not let your soul be purged. My blade whispers your name.
Okay. Should probably have gone for that first. Oh well. Have her
Trust me.
quickly deploy out. Cleared. Right, I am going after the sniper. Don't have rage, unfortunately. Pascal. Yeah, get in there and do what you must. In particular, if you can get him to start bleeding. That works.
Life is a negligible variable.
And then banish his machine spirit. And analyze enemies.
Running binaric override.
With a bit of luck, we can leverage that next turn. Right. Bring it down. Heinrichs. Never mind. We'll have Cassia
Emperor, give me strength.
step up. Heinrichs, get back on your feet. Never mind. Fine.
Be
Step
careful
one.
not to cross my gaze.
Actually, that's exactly the plan.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Well, he felt that. Right, 2 action points left. Let's get an extra
Me.
attack
If you
from
insist, Lord Captain.
Heinrichs. Actually, you know what, we'll expose weakness, then just use a standard strike. Okay, got him below 100. Ow. Yeah, he actually managed to parry a Chaos Marine strike. That's something of an achievement.
God
Alright,
Emperor, move
Argenta,
through me.
do
Feel
your
fire
stuff.
in my heart.
Concentrate fire. Burst fire. Go.
I'll do it.
Run and gun.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Bullet to the head.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
To the head, not to the railing, sister.
Doubt is for the weak.
Let's get to it.
Nice try. Right, Gibbles.
Death comes in silence.
Bring him down.
Let your soul be purged. Caught by the web.
We've got to get her power weapons. And again, I forgot to use captive audience. Whoops.
High momentum.
Right, on the bright side, Cassia will have finest hour again, I hope. So we can maybe get some angles there. Run and gun. Haven't quite got to the sniper yet, but it'll do. Heinrichs is back on his feet.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Barrel in. Right. Mark target.
Let's see to it.
And we'll risk a full strike.
For the throne, holy terror, smite your
Ow, he
enemies.
felt that, didn't he? You know what? Daring
I feel
breach.
the power surging.
Stabby, stabby, stabby.
Naturally. Be gone.
Right. Bagged him. How fast can Turbo Inquisitor move?
Get me a target.
Pretty fast. And he still has the pistol. Excellent. What he doesn't have is line of fire. Not so excellent. Oh well. Charge. Never mind. Okay, hold that one. Pascal's sorted. Just need to mop up the sniper.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
I should get voice of no pity. Argenta. No such luck, but she
Guided
can
by
close the
faith.
range. And then riddle the heretic.
I'll do it.
Concentrate fire, of course. Then riddle the
As
heretic.
the Emperor commands, I act.
Almost dead.
Shall become
Ouch. Okay. Kibbles isn't going to add much more to this fight because I'm going to come up this staircase and apply a good old dose of
Nothing
shotgun.
I can't do.
Wait, what? That's cheating. Gas grenade.
All too easy. Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Near enough. Alright, praise be to the Messiah for manifesting this statistical miracle. Yeah, he's right about that. Okay, looty, looty, looty. Rebel sniper rifle. That'll do very nicely for Cassia. Yoink. Incredible to have survived an encounter with a heretic Astartes. Yeah, we're not dead. I mean, there is the small issue of the well, planet falling apart, but aside from that, heretics, 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 more heretics, but we'll take them anyway. No point leaving stuff like that lying around for somebody to claim. The next one
None
might be
shall stand in
competent.
my way.
Yes, let's thank the Undying Emperor for choosing us. Yes, yes, let's. After we're done changing our underwear, let us thank the Undying Emperor for the gift of fresh laundry. To the bridge. Alright, so, how hosed is this planet? Answer, very. Oh. Gibbles, you're leaking. Again. Right, thanks be to the Emperor you're alive. We almost gratify your return. For anything else, tell me what's happened to the system's sun. We saw a number of ships approach the sun. They surrounded the star and they made it vanish. Terrific. Drukhari, indeed. As if we did not have the Xenos, enemies of humanity. Breed of Eldar, the most cruel and devious of their kind. Lovely. Are they in league? Is there any chance we can recover the star? Are you proposing that we ask for it back? No, the sun is lost. Accept those facts and deal with the consequences. The situation calls for immediate activity. What is the current situation on board? The navigator's sanctum is no longer empty, but the warp engine is refusing to obey the engineers. Pascal, you're up. Indeed. Right, so do we have any hope of retaking the planet? No. Okay. There are still people on the planet not succumbed to heresy and who are worthy of rescue. We also have the shuttle salvage from the starport. We must save as many as we can. Lives of the peasants are of little value. Thank you, Pascal. Every moment we spend, we are putting ourselves at risk. The world is doomed, its inhabitants along with it. Political corruption went deep, and they willingly gave their souls over to chaos. I hate to say it, but Pascal is right, because we can't evacuate all of them, and without the system star, Rykad Minoris is going to freeze if it doesn't plunge into the warp. Alright, death is a mercy. Kibble is actually right on this point. Okay, enough talking. Set an optimal course and carry out an orbital strike. Rykad Minoris must fall. Indeed. Yes, and may we not be judged for having executed an illegal exterminatus. Bridge is in upheaval. What is going on here? Warp sections is not responding to commands. The ship's spirit is rejecting our prayers in anger. I am currently calculating a plea that mighty peace knows it. Pascal, I kindly request you take charge of this mess. Thank you, Lordship. You are right. Admirably done, Pascal. On the side guides me. Quite so. Please take your place at the cogitator. Okay. And there's... oh great, more blood. Wonderful. Operations will be marked with the bells ringing, Omnisire rejoice. Okay, I must inform you that for purposes of safety, complete reassessment of the warp sections and updating of its datesmith blessings are required. But as we do not have 100, I suppose we must skip this. Deviating from the right of operation. This sounds dubious, especially coming from you. Dogma bids that the appropriate rituals of cleansing and reassembly be carried out in the warp sextant. So we are going to bypass the sacred prohibition on shoving my arm into a conduit of electricity. Again. So the lives of the entire crew now depend on me convincing the ship's bit to start up a broken component. It is verging on techno-heresy, but yes. Alright, what do we do? Place your hand inside the throat of the cogitating guardian. Yep, it's blood time again. Wahey! Alright, let's do this. Yoink. Connecting 001, 002, 003, success registry 7890344, presumably M42. Action session initiation ID 8627, nom-os operator respond act. Right. By my authority, I revoke the inviolability protocol of the warp engine. Okay, so the Omnissiah make now the offering of cleanse. Wait, give it new hard drives? Okay. At this mechanism. Awakening purity. Is everything alright, Magos? No, everything is not alright. Massive errors in the calculations destroying the data repositories. Okay. Magos Neumann, a moment if you will. Or Captain I, distort transmissions in the data core. Okay. Nomos stab true, nomos stab false. Perturbation registered, disturbance registered, nomos operating query. Machine Spirit, can you hear me? Yoink. Injury rescue query. Machine Spirit, this is the Lord Captain, this is the obey me and start the drive. That was a non-executable request. Look, I need the voice receptor interpreter. Clunk. And then it starts anyway. Registering. Warp sextant is activated. Data stream is stabilized. 0 data errors found. The warp drive is ready for transmission. What's that last red screen? Also a Category 3 miracle. Which we kind of need right now. Right. The crew wants to finish carrying out the orders given earlier. Engines up and ready to go. We're ready for translation. Go! Waiting for you to ascend the throne. Yeah, once I've got my blood back... Well, there goes the reactor. Are we going to have panic screaming every time we translate to the warp? Alright, Pascal, do your stuff. Hopefully we don't die.
The Von Valancia's flagship made its way out of the doomed star system. As the void shift plunged deeper into the Corona's expanse, the rogue trader's subjects bid a formal farewell to the late head of the dynasty, Theodora von Valancius. Having paid their last respects, the crew gathered their strength and braced themselves for whatever was to come next.
And whatever comes next, well, we'll see next time, once this next committee meeting is done. Okay, journey through the warp is coming to an end. Cassia's got us to the Furibunda system, where, hey... Okay, the astropathic choir needs to establish contact. The Liege of Footfall has requested audience. Apparently the Liege is anxious to meet as soon as possible. Okay. Footfall, the place where filth and sanctity go hand in hand, like the rest of the Coronis Expanse then. Okay, so we'll be taking our Gentile along for a chat with Hieronymus Doloroso. And Heinrichs, of course, is getting dropped off. Evane Windscale has asked me to convey his gratitude for hospitality. He also plans to disembark. Good for him. And there are some concealed data clusters. I see. The unit can access the data from the captain's cogitator, provided he possesses the decryption key. And okay. I'm sure he will, Solomon. You might have to jam that shotgun down his throat, but I'm sure he will. Alright, so Solomon, do you need any assistance? For the moment, unlikely. But, well, we'll see. Okay. Who is Reverend Hieronymus? Alright, why do you need his blessing, Argenta? These sisters do their own thing with regard to the main clergy. The shed blood has washed away the taint from our bodies. It's only right that we wash our souls with the blessings of the servants of the Okay, go see a priest. Fine, fair enough. Heinrich, are you leaving us? Very well. I hope we meet again. True servants of the Emperor always welcome. An interrogator rarely gets an invitation. Abelard, what do we know about the Liege of Footfall? Vladimir Tokara, very peculiar. He's the appointee of the Kasbala Commission, the largest robber barons in the Calypso sector. Okay, probably shouldn't have said that in front of the arbitrator and the interrogator, but they probably knew already. Alright. Okay, fine. Pascal's not a fan either. You know why the Liege wants to see us so badly? He wanted to meet with the rogue trader of the Von Valancius. I see. Right, well, let's get going. Okay. Right, one more thing. No one knows about the Lady Theodora's demise. Liege Takara will be informed. There's the matter of announcing arrival. You can either arrive with the proper pomp and ceremony or choose to visit incognito. Okay, how does this benefit? Footfall's laws give us our own privileges. Okay, arriving incognito gives me room for maneuver. The official visit gives me special privileges. I see. Every rogue trader has the right to veto the Liege's decisions, but there are several rogue trade dynasties in the Coronis Expanse. We've met the Winterscales, and Footfall is where their interests all clash. The other dynasties may see this gesture as a newcomer challenging them. Of course, Old Man Winterscale may take slight offence. Corda will be put on her guard, but yeah. So there's something to be said for taking the bold approach. You'll have plenty of opportunities to savour the sweet smell of hand. Right now is the last time we take refuge in obscurity. Alright, well, I will arrive officially. Of course, thank you, Vigdis. And that wraps us up. So, next stop, Footfall Station. And until then, thank you all for watching, and farewell.